the best there is at what I do. But what I do best isn't very nice.
Everybody's always said, like, why don't they just make a Wolverine game that really, like, delved into, you know, the story of Wolverine? And finally, it's like we're giving the critics, the gamers, the game that everybody's kind of been pining for. The official name of the game is X-Men Origins Wolverine.
It's gonna be like no other Wolverine games you guys have ever seen.
It's fast, it's furious, everything is there, and it's unleashed. I'm hard-pressed to find another developer that does it the same way that Raven does.
We'd focus on making great, fun games that we'd love to play, and it's worked out quite well for all these years. We have a wide range of different skills right within our very studio and a lot of experience.
We're really trying to push the envelope of creativity and visuals and deliver an awesome product.
What I do is I design all of the sound effects.
Andy Bayless. He's the kind of person that, you know, if we need the sound of Wolverine cutting someone in half, we'll go home and, like, throw steaks at his cat to make the sound authentic.
We wanted to make sure that the essence of what is Wolverine to us, to the comic book fan, to the movie fan, all get boiled down into what you're seeing on the screen. I think we've done a pretty good job.
For the first time ever, we'll be able to really push what Wolverine is and giving fans something that they love.
Anyone can just say, what if we make the greatest Wolverine game ever, but his team just has such a passion for this game. I mean, I cannot believe how much they one-up each other.
Everybody brought their ideas to the table and just kind of like, you know, there was a synergy there. I mean, this team is just set up to be successful with Wolverine.
With this game, for the first time ever, you're going to be able to be Wolverine.
You're going to feel these responsive controls. You're going to be able to do all these amazing things in the game. What the player's thinking in his head, Wolverine does.
We decided to go with the camera system that allowed the player full control over the camera.
Full motion camera that the user can rotate around Wolverine at any time.
It was great with what we could do with the Unreal Tech, to, you know, see all the destructibility, see all the big waves of distortion.
It's a great looking game, and I think that's the first thing people are going to notice.
Awesome.
Unstoppable.
The environment's cold and harsh, and the people that are hunting them are cold and harsh, and everybody gets their just desserts.
Everything about every enemy is built around Wolverine.
Sounds fun to me.
We're making the best game that we can make so that we can say that we're the best movie game and this is going to be the best Wolverine game, and I can say that.
I cannot wait for this game to be released. This is Raven Software. There's no way we're letting you guys down. X-Men Origins Wolverine, you're gonna think the greatest Wolverine game ever.
Every other game is like some pansy.
Everyone calls me Wolverine. I don't remember other names.
This is a really complex guy. I mean, the reason people like him is because he kind of tugs at different emotional strings with different people.
There's just something about popping the claws out.
He's not a guy I want to meet in the dark alley.
He's the ultimate badass in the world of comics.
This is what we want to see. This is what the fans want to see. Let's get him fighting. Let's get him regenerating. Let's get that badass attitude out. The best decisions come from these guys that play video games. We've got, 50-plus guys on this team.
They live it, they breathe it, they know it. They've been immersed in the lore and the legend for all these years.
Wolverine's perfect for a video game. He can do things that other superheroes can't.
You'll love the combat.
We've got hundreds of moves for Wolverine.
When you're fighting a bunch of people, you have to come up with a way so that you can close in on them fast. We have this feature called the lunge.
The lunge move was critical to get Wolverine integrated to the battle.
Wolverine with his claws out.
Jumps off a building, jumps off a balcony, he pounces 20 feet away.
Awesome.
It's like a brand new way to play the game. As you get ripped apart by enemies, you're going to gain a little bit of rage just as a major part of the game.
It's fast, it's furious.
And it's fun to do in the game.
That's what it's all about. All these different moves can be done using these same sets of buttons. It's the lights attacks, it's the heavy attacks, it's the grab attacks.
I love throwing guys over the rail. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, dude, this is awesome. His ability to heal, that's his mutant ability. And that's something that we really wanted to get into the game because that's who Wolverine is.
No matter how much he gets beaten down, shot at, any kind of damage or bombardment.
Takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
A movie game that finally does not suck.
This is the definitive Wolverine game.
I'm the best there is at what I do. What I do isn't very nice.
Wolverine, he's been everywhere. In our game, we kick him off in Africa.
Wolverine's flying inside a helicopter with the other members of Team X. A missile hits their helicopter. They get blown out of the sky. Skydiving, totally out of control.
Bullets whizzing past.
One of the first things we do before we start to plan the missions is where are the locations, because the locations really determine how cool, art-wise, this game's going to look. And I want people just to be floored by how beautiful the game is.
Locations that you might see Wolverine a little bit running around in the snow, we've given you the entire forest that he's running around in.
We're able to make levels specific to Wolverine.
You see the Weapon X facility.
That's where we see the transformation from Wolverine to the bone claws to Wolverine with the adamantium claws.
As if he wasn't bad enough already, we get somebody going, now let's make him unbreakable.
He has got a single-minded focus. Track down his very own brother and take him down.
Oh my God.
They have it out in this bar, tear the whole place apart.
We tried to hit all the key areas, places people want to see Wolverine, places people haven't seen Wolverine.
You fight your way through the jungle.
This lush organic environment. Birds are flying, the sun rays are coming down.
We built all of that so that you can run around and play in it.
What else we got?
A major secret. Well, you're going to get to see it.
We kind of like to leave it a mystery a little bit.